Sorry in advance for this interview.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
I'm sorry for him. Can I have one more of these before we go?
You just keep eating. We'll do all the talking, Sam.
Okay. I don't think it's a comedy at all. It's a really serious story about an old geezer and a young guy who are on the run from the law, but funny stuff happens. And I'm not a very funny actor. I'm not a very funny person. I'm really boring. So they put a really boring...
Is it possible to do like a split screen?
Yeah. So they put a really unfunny person and then put every funny person in New Zealand in the film around me. And so funny stuff happens.
You come off very funny.
Yeah.
Because of these guys.
The favourite part of playing that character is that he's so funny in it, and he's like, and at the start of the film he's not being himself, but by the end he is himself. And like all of the car chases, it was really cool being the character and stuff.
Littering, smashing stuff, burning stuff, breaking stuff, stealing stuff, throwing rocks, running away. And that's just the stuff we know about.
He had a lot to do. I mean, is there anything you didn't do?
Yeah. Pretty much.
There was action, comedy, drama.
Action comedy?
Action and comedy drama.
Talk about scene stealing.
Yeah, that's why they don't give me too many scenes, because otherwise I'll just steal. I like scenes. I collect them.
He's a hoarder, a scene hoarder.
You should see my house. It's full of other people's scenes that I've stolen.
It was a very popular book. It's based on a book that came out in the early 80s by one of our most famous writers, Barry Crump. He was a hunter and he would go off and live in the wilderness for months on end and then come back with a book. I adapted the book a couple of years ago. It was actually good timing because I met Julian on a commercial and he blew me away with his acting and his comedy chops. And just humble, you know, he's just
I'm so humble.
very humble
I'm so amazing.
person. Yeah. Were you nervous? You were probably more nervous than me.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous about the reactions. We saw it for the first time that night, me and Sam. So, were you nervous?
I had these big sweat stains that I kept it from you. I didn't want you to faint or anything. It wasn't a pleasant sight. Yeah, I was nervous.
That's actually why I moved seats. I moved to the back a little bit, but I wasn't nervous like Taika. Bit bored, confident.
Just like most people, just bored.
No, none of us were bored.
No, it was amazing. It was amazing. And you know what? That was the best cinema to have it in as well. The Eccles, which was huge, you know. I don't know, how many people were in there? 1,300. 1,300 people?
The sound was fantastic.
Yeah.
And screening the next day, we got a standing ovation.
Yeah.
You got to remember this. Us three, apart from Taika, hadn't seen it, so I think excited was definitely the word.
I'd seen it, so and that had a little bit of the charm had worn off for me, just a little bit, you know. But then there were bits I forgot that we did, and I was, oh wow, what a cool! That's a surprise.
My trips to your kiss, no sooner.